Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for the MMA Report. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully, and with me as always, all he does, he trains, he teaches class, he beats that ass, and then he pounds it vigorously into the ground afterwards. None other than Tyler King himself. And it's very nice to have Tyler King back. We've missed him for some time, and we are going to make up for it. I can promise you right now. Tyler, great to see you.
It's great to be seen. And Steve, I obviously missed you too. You've been taking off with broadcasting, though. I mean, just doing the
taking off with broadcast. The basketball. Yeah, I wouldn't call it taking off, but it's
how many games you do in like 8 hours?
Oh my God, I was there from 8:30 in the morning until the last game ended at 10 o'clock at night.
You called every game?
Yeah, there were about 8 games. Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
I'd
be more, but still a lot.
I mean, I think there were 8 or 9. I mean, I lost track. I'm sorry, but yeah. I
lost track. Dude, that's awesome though.
Yeah,
you're hitting it. Nice.
Well, it's funny if you listen to it because I do it with Frank.
I would love to hear this. You and Frank calling
Frank
State girls playoff or holiday tournament basketball games.
Frank and I, he challenged me on Hulk Hogan. He called Hulk Hogan a character, a persona. I debated him. I said he is not a character, a persona. He is my hero in my life. And Frank continued to mock me, and we argued for, I think, one game. Another game, we talked about music. So we had some pretty good banter. We tried to entertain our audience. I think we did a decent job.
All right,
but yeah,
Triple A is scumbag though.
You would. I'll send you I'll send you one of the links, the free link, so you can watch it
Okay.
because it is quite entertaining to say the
Glad.
least. All right, so we have a lot to get into, and
All right.
it starts, I would say, with what is going down in UFC. Coming up on January 24th is UFC 324. However, it is not on pay per view.
No, it's
It
not.
is. It'll be the first event that is not on pay per view,
The
and
dawn of the Paramount era.
yeah, they're going to be on Paramount Plus,
Mm-hmm.
and it's. I mean, it blows me away because it's kind of the end of an era to an extent.
Oh,
You know,
100%. But
I never thought. Did you ever think pay per view would die?
die? No, I still think it's going to, quote, die. But UFC's kind of evolved with the times, and it's a partnership between Paramount and the UFC. The UFC,
Yes,
Dana White, they've always really banked on the brand name of the UFC. So this
yes,
is actually going to be a really good barometer to see where that name value is. And that'll be told by the amount of subscriptions that Paramount Plus gains. And for the most part, many fans are going to be willing to do that just because paying for a year of Paramount Plus is, I think, equivalent to the cost of 5 or 6 UFC pay-per-views at the current model. So fans should be more than willing to make this transition. So it's really going to tell us how big the name brand value of the UFC is.
right. I totally agree with you there. Um, do you think though that it's going to help fighters at all? Because one of the things
I
mentioned
mean,
is the fighter pay.
I don't know how to answer that right now. As of right now, conditions are the best they've ever been for fighters in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. With that being
Really?
said,
Well, I
in
know
the
the
realm of
conditions
combat
are.
sports, they're probably the most underpaid athletes,
They are
unless they're on that upper tier level. I
correct.
mean, I think the pay scale should go up a little bit. I think that the model that Dana White and now the larger conglomerate, I was going to say Zuffa,
TKO,
but now
TKO.
TKO. I mean, it's Dan running that show. So, but I feel like the times need to evolve, and the
Well,
minimum should be higher. I mean, especially when you think about the number of boxers and what they get paid versus
that's
the
what I
number
was
of
going to
guys
say. You're
in the
seeing the
UFC
UFC
and what
guys
they
go to
get paid.
boxing. Yeah, that's my
I
argument to
mean,
you. Is
I
the
don't
UFC
know
guys want
what.
to box?
Well, of course, I want boxers to get paid more, but at the same time, I mean, the UFC is more prestigious in a lot of ways now. So
Yes.
there is a bit of a give and a take there. With that being said, I'll be the first guy to say the UFC needs to raise all their minimum numbers across the board.
I know you probably don't know this as well, but UFC is coming out with their boxing promotion. Do
Yep.
you know similarly some yeah, I think it's similarly if they are going to be on the same pay scale as the UFC
Absolutely not.
fighters?
Zuffa
Okay,
Boxing is going to be on the boxing pay scale, as
it's
far as I
because
know. You want to know
Saudi's
why?
backing. Yeah,
Because if they didn't have competitive wages, other boxers wouldn't leave whatever promotion they're with to come do work with Zuffa Promotions. So they're going to be competitive. They're going to pay the big stars what they're used to getting paid. I. They're also going to be on Paramount Plus. Is it Paramount Plus? Yeah,
yes.
Paramount Plus. They are going to be at Paramount Plus as well.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that
you
either.
and I were briefly discussing it earlier. I don't know what they're going to do as far as the pay-per-view model of boxing.
Right, right. Because you
But then
said
again, they promote a giant boxing show, and you can see the number of Paramount Plus subscriptions jumping. That tells
Yes.
you about the name value of Zuffa Boxing in the UFC.
And I always go back to, I think it's funny because Vince McMahon had this idea back in 2012 for the WWE network. He was the first one that went into streaming. It was $10 a month. You got everything. You got all the pay-per-views, and it worked out for him. It benefited it benefited
I think
for them.
everything's worked out for Vince until lately, but hey.
Yeah, until he met Janelle Grant. But other than that, I digress. But he started it, and everyone else has copied it. So he was ahead of his time, just like he was
Vince
before.
McMahon was always an innovator.
He's an innovator. He sure is.
Oh, yes, he is.
So for the first card, and again, it was the first time I took a look at this.
Yeah.
I looked at the card for UFC 324. It's at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. And the card is absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I know that they have to make a splash because they're going to Paramount Plus. So that clearly makes a difference. But like I said to you, when I see Rose Namajunas, I know I said that wrong, on the prelims, that blows me away. It's like she's on the prelims, and then Umar Nurmagomedov is on the prelims too.
Umar's the least entertaining.
No, I know he is.
That's saying a lot. I know for the amount boring he is.
But so I don't know exactly how it's going to work. If they said it's going to start at 10 o'clock, what the commercials are going to be like, how it's going to be run exactly. Oh, okay. So the main card is starting at 9.
Dan's already actually commented on this on a podcast. He said there's obviously going to be a few little things different, few visual differences, but he says it's not going to be like what the F is this. He said they're going to it's going to be very similar to the format's going to stay true.
Right. Okay. But it's an exciting card to talk about. So I didn't know on the prelims if there's anything specific that you wanted to cover.
Actually,
I was looking.
No, there is a couple on there.
Yeah, I figured there's a couple that look very good matchups. I can say.
First, we got to talk about. I forget his nickname, but my guy, the Kid Krylov, coming back.
Yes, 31 or 30 and 11. He's 30 and 11. He's fighting in the light heavyweight division. He's 33 years old, and he's fighting Modestas Bukaki. I'm just saying Bukaki because I can't pronounce his last name.
Bukakas.
I know, but I like saying Bukaki better.
What is wrong with you?
For obvious reasons, I like to say Bukaki. Okay. So Modestas Bukakas is 19-6-0. Nikita Krylov is 30-11. 6'3", 205 light heavyweight matchup. I'm just double checking to see where he has been. He's 12. He's 12-3. In his last few.
It looks like he has about 8 or 9 fights in the UFC. Only lost one.
He's lost his last 2. That's the thing. So that's probably
Nikita,
why.
Yeah. I was talking about Boscas.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Nikita lost his last 2. One of them was to Reyes, who I adore, and the other was to Guskov, which was another TKO knockout. But he was on a 3-fight winning streak before.
They were both very entertaining and competitive fight. Well, the last
they were round ones.
Much, but the fight before that was a really entertaining fight.
All right, so let me just quickly take a look here at the other guy.
Well, I've been reviewing
Bukaki.
He has boom 7 fights in UFC, he's won 6. His last fight, he TKO'd
Oh,
Paul
oh
Craig
wow.
in September. His only loss to UFC is Vitor
Oh,
Petrino, which he lost by a knockout, one punch knockout. He has a
how's he 19
pretty impressive
6?
resume with names like um, Tyson Pedro, Rafael Chiara,
Yeah.
Paul Craig, and he's coming off, wow,
So
finishes
he
in the
must have
last,
started off
he's coming
slow.
off finishes in 3 of his last 4 fights.
That's what I'm saying. So he's 19 and 6. He's had 4 straight wins in the UFC. He
Yeah.
must have started off slow in his pro career, and he's obviously improved. And
Now
the age
he had
difference.
he had a 3 fight losing streak. He came in, won his
Okay.
UFC debut. Then he had a 3 fight losing streak. Then he actually went back to Cage Warriors, had a 2 fight winning streak, and now he's won both his fights back in the no, excuse me, he's won 2 or 3 in the UFC. No, 3 or 4, excuse me.
So they're fighting at 205, one's 33, one's 31. I don't see a lot here. 78-inch reach, 77.5-inch reach. You know, who do you like in this
I
to
definitely
start?
like
It's
Modestas in
it's
this
the
fight.
first fight of the prelims. So you
I
do
like
like
Modestas.
Modestas.
I like Modestas in this fight. I mean,
All right.
Nikita, he's been.
I'm going against you.
I like Nikita a lot. I think he's super entertaining. He's been streaky, and one thing I've noticed
Yes.
is that when guys take control and start doing damage, he doesn't always respond, and that's kind of a telltale sign where a guy like Modestas, who looks to be a pressure
You are
fighter,
correct. It is
will come
yeah.
out. If he hurts Nikita early, I don't think Nikita's going to recover.
You are correct. You are very correct on that from what I'm reading. But anyone named Bukaki, I will not bet him out of spite. So that should be interesting, and that is a good way to start the prelims, which
But
again
let's
are
skip this next
impressive.
news fast and
Yeah, I
go.
know.
Okay.
What do you?
No, I'm just gonna go to the fight for you. Let's talk about
Yep.
Umar
Yes.
Nurmagomedov versus
Yes.
Davidson Figueiredo. This is a really interesting fight for
Very
the
interesting.
bantamweight division.
Yeah.
What are the rankings right now, Steve? I think they're like 3 and 5.
So Umar is 19-1 and
No,
0.
what's their rank, Steve?
Oh, their ranks. Okay. I'm
Wikipedia
checking
does
right
not put
now.
their current rankings.
This doesn't have their current rankings. They're not in the top 10 bantamweights.
They should be. They should
Yeah,
definitely be top 10. They should
they're
both definitely
not.
be
Neither one of
in
them
the
is.
top 10. Really, they're
Yeah,
not?
according to ESPN, neither one is. Oh, let me check. Hold on, let me check something else. Rankings, just to see if that has anything different. So heavyweight. This is like this is was this featherweight or this bantamweight, right?
Yeah. So you get that first, boom,
So
already
yeah,
there.
bantamweight. No, but no, they're not ranked in the top 10.
Davidson's
Neither
ranked number
are Umar's fourth.
Davidson. No, Umar's
Umar's
number
fourth.
2. Dude, what the F? Umar's number 2, Davidson's number 6.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right, so
that's according
this is a
to the
huge
site
fight
you're on.
for the bantamweight division. Umar wins this fight. He actually does so with with a little bit of flair, maybe a finish. That goes a long way. If Davidson wins, he's right back in the title mix.
Yeah. Yeah. Umar fought October 25th. He won by unanimous decision, I recall, because of course you called it a snooze fest. And your guy last fought October 11th, and he also won by split decision. So I
Yep.
think you're right. Both need a finish here, and they could absolutely be in the mix
Well,
because
if
O'Malley's on
Umar
the card.
finishes, he might be next. 100%. If Umar finishes, he might be
You think
next for
he'd
title
skip
shot.
O'Malley even if O'Malley won?
What's that?
You think he'd skip over O'Malley if O'Malley won?
Honestly, I don't think I think O'Malley would be okay with that. I think O'Malley would like a little bit of time to really
Right.
see how, for two things. One, see how this hashes out. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jan,
I'm sorry.
Jan is, he had a war with Jan, and Jan's a
Yeah.
lot better now. So
Yeah.
I really think Sugar Sean will be okay just training and working on his skill set while Davidson or Umar goes and fights Peter and then fights the winner.
So, yeah, I'm not betting against the Russian, and anyone bet
That's
named
valid
Nurmagomedov.
sentiment. That's the advice I gave you. Valid sentiment.
Yeah. So yeah, Umar all the way on this. I like David here, so good for him. But he's gonna get finished. Who do you like, Tyler?
I mean,
I know the
I like my
Brazil.
boy. Like, honestly, I mean, it all comes down to what Davis has been doing since his last fight. I mean, Davidson is. I don't think I've ever seen Davidson Figueiredo in a fight where he's not competitive, but the wrestling skills of Umar might be the deciding factor here. Did you pick Umar?
I said I pick Umar. I will never pick
I
against
picked
the Russian
Davidson.
named.
Davidson's my boy. Let's go, Davidson.
Yeah, I'm not picking against anyone Russian named Nurmagomedov ever.
Steve,
But
I might very well be wrong.
but
I'm fully going into this picking with my heart and not my head.
yes, I agree with you because from what I've seen from him, he is more of a defensive fighter. He's not an aggressor. He's excellent at wrestling, submissions, takedowns, all that. He's just not that a striker. He's not anyone
I'll tell you what, though,
that he'll put you to
Davidson
sleep.
will take the fight to him. But
Yes,
here's the
yes.
thing:
He'll push the
I think
action.
I really do think Umar's going to be able to implement his
You
wrestling,
can
but
catch
like
him.
pretty
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, I agree. But so that's interesting. We'll see what happens there.
Yes.
So the last fight of the prelims, I have to cover because she's one of my favorites, even though I can't say her
Likewise,
last
I
name.
love this girl too.
Rose Namajunas. Did I say it
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I love
I mean,
Rose.
that was actually pretty close for you for once.
She is a badass. You know what? And
Oh, yeah.
I just love her toughness. I love
As do
her
I.
desire, and she just keeps coming like she's a cyborg Terminator.
She's more like a little rapid Wolverine, but I'll give you that. She definitely has she does not have a quitting bone in her body.
No, and she fought in one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life. I remember a couple of years ago. So we talked about this Natalia Silva a few months ago. She defeated Grasso in unanimous decision. UFC 315. She's on a 5-fight winning streak. However,
Dude, more than that,
her last
brother.
4 fights have been.
Dude, she has not lost a fight. She has not lost a fight since 2017.
Jesus Christmas.
She has not lost a fight since 2017, bro.
I'm nitpicking.
That was Thunder Fight 14 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Since then, just undefeated in the UFC with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, right?
7-0 in the UFC. This girl is a killer.
I don't think she's a killer. My gripe against her, and I'm nitpicking. She's won her last 4 fights by unanimous decision. So that shows me she doesn't have the killer instinct to finish people off.
Fighting, and by the way,
I know
Andrade. Her 2 fights
and
before that were
Grasso.
knockouts. Her 2 fights before that were knockouts. Then she's fighting.
She did one knockout. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right.
Yes. Grasso, brother. Those are like the best girls in the division. I'm sorry.
So you would have expected them to go to decision. You're not taking off any points.
You can't. you can't take it away from her.
You
Like,
can't
she
penalize
fights
her
the
for going to
best.
decision.
I'm sure
Okay.
she was trying to
Okay.
finish.
Okay. Well, I don't care. I'm
Not like
not
those
betting.
girls are easy to finish.
I'm not picking her. I'm going with Rose. I don't care. Rose is 15-7-0. Natalia,
Bro,
and she can be on a
again,
100-fight win
I
streak. I'm
will
still
be
going with Rose because she fought the best fight I've ever seen in my life.
okay. And like, here's the thing: I will be fully rooting for Rose, 100 billion trillion%. But as of
But you're
late,
not going to put her on a parlay.
like straight up, as of late, she does not look like herself. Like, I
No,
don't know
I
what's
know
going
her
on,
last
but
couple
she has
fights.
not
Yes.
looked like herself in there.
Well, maybe she needs to grow her hair back out. We'll figure something out.
I wish.
So
I wish.
yeah. So we move to the main card, and the main card is stacked from top to bottom. The first fight is a featherweight matchup between Arnold Allen, 23-0, against Jean Silva, 16-3-0 in the featherweight division. I do not like the featherweights. This is going to be interesting as well. They're both, 5'7", 5'8", 145. One's a southpaw, one's orthodox. And I'm just checking out their profile. Arnold Allen has won 3 out of his last 5. However, he did suffer 2 defeats in his last 3 fights. So he's 1-3 in his last 3 fights.
I will say, Big Giga Chikadze is a nice feather in his cap, though, coming back like that.
Right, absolutely.
But Calvin did beat his ass. Calvin did beat his ass. Oh, excuse me, beat Calvin. Shit. Sorry, Calvin. But Max beat his ass. He got his ass beat by Max Holloway. Come on. It's Max Holloway.
So Silva, he lost to Diego Lopez.
Yeah.
And
that fight was a
beat
title
Mitchell.
eliminator.
Yep. Right. I recall that. And he had been on fight nights and a couple pay-per-views. He had won 4 in a row up until the Lopez loss. Yeah. So I am going, Tyler, with your logic. Anyone from England is a pussy. So I'm going with the Brazilian guy, Silva.
I'm actually going to go with John Silva, too. And I'm going to get a little more involved in my analysis there. I do like your logic, though, Steve. But with that being said, look at his last 5 fights. The names that John Silva has finished. You're looking at, he knocked out Charles Jourdain. He knocked out Drew Dober. And then he choked Bryce Mitchell unconscious. Those are some huge feathers in his cap and just tremendous performances versus the top of the division. High level guys. I mean,
so that's why you don't go against the Brazilian.
He had lost to Diego. Diego
just caught him.
Yeah, Diego's just an animal. Diego's an absolute animal.
So, the way this is going, could Silva, after this fight, if he's victorious, is he 2 fights away from a possible?
Oh, he's 1 fight. I mean, he could.
He's 1 fight.
He's 1 fight away. 100%.
From is it Volkanovski? Is he the featherweight or no?
Yeah, Volkanovski's the champ now.
Okay, so that would be interesting to see. So I hope that happens for him. He's obviously been doing well. He got caught by Lopez, and now my favorite fighter ever, Derek Lewis. 29-12-0 versus, and I'm automatically betting against this guy because of his name, Waldo Cortez Acosta. That's way too long a name. I don't need to deal with that. 16-2-0. Derek Lewis, he's a UFC veteran, but he is 40 years old. He was in the news recently. I think he saved someone. I can't recall. He performed an act of goodwill. That too. He performed an act of goodwill.
It was like did they have like a giant storm in Texas? I think that's what it was.
Yes. Yeah,
like
yeah,
helps the
he
people.
did something good. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was great to read
Yeah.
because I mean, if you see Derek Lewis come near you, I mean, he would scare the hell out of me.
Brother, you remember my Derek Lewis story the first time I ever saw him?
Yeah, I somewhat do. Refresh my memory.
Long story short, I was at the theater in Foxwoods, and the stands are like right next to the aisle, and it's really close. And Derek was fighting Ulster Overeem, and Overeem came out, and
Oh, that's right. You
no,
did
no.
tell me
And I'm
this.
like looking at it, I'm like, dude, I would fuck like, and I'm like,
Yes.
this is me in my heyday. I'm like 240, 245, jacked. I'm looking at Alistair, I'm just like, nope, what, no part of that.
He was scary
And
looking,
then
man.
Derek came out, and I was like,
Wow.
oh, no, like, he's the most terrifying human I've ever
He
seen
is.
up close and personal.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
He is. And I remember Overeem in his prime. And
Yeah,
I remember
this
watching.
was prime. It was like it was a couple fights after the USADA came in, but he was still giant.
I just remember when he fought Brock Lesnar.
That was
the first.
That
The
was
first. That
that
was
was
Overeem.
juice to the gills. I'll say Overeem.
Yes, but I'm still saying for the first and only time in my life I was scared for Brock Lesnar once I saw Overeem. I swear to God, when I saw Overeem walk out, I'm like, I can't believe I'm even thinking this. Brock Lesnar's dead, and he was. He got kicked in the kidney, and it was over.
Yeah.
And then they both flunked drug tests.
That was hugely surprising.
Hugely
surprising.
I don't that Lesnar didn't flunk that time. He flunked the one when he came back in 2015. But Overeem flunked. That's right. But Overeem was just.
Both these gentlemen have multiple
Yes,
PED violations in their careers.
Yeah. And they're proud of them. They're proud of them. They're proud of them.
Good for them.
So Derek Lewis, I mean, he is 40 years old. He still packs a punch. I've never heard of this Walter Cortez Acosta, but he is 16-2-0. I love the heavyweights because you see some real freaking. I mean, and Derek Lewis also has the best nickname. You cannot beat the Black Beast.
The Black Beast.
The Black Beast. And I just love watching the heavyweights because they just annihilate each other. So Lewis is 3 out of his last 5. Yeah. He's won his last 3. And of course, they've all been knockouts, as usual. He lost by submission in February 2023, and he submission, and then he lost by decision in 2023 as well. He fought 3 times in 2023. Then he started to tone it back. He's had a little more success, but he's fought on fight nights. This is his first time back on a pay-per-view, which is good to see.
Agreed. I mean,
do you know anything about this Cortez character?
A little bit. I was going to talk about Derek Lewis.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
No, you're fine.
Talk about Derek Lewis, please.
Well, if they want to say about Derek Lewis now, he's ranked like number 3, right?
Yeah, because the heavyweight division is a mess right now.
So Derek Lewis right now is the top of the heap gatekeeper. That's what he is right now.
I agree.
You get past Derek Lewis,
yes.
You can fight for the belt. You get past Derek Lewis, you either fight for the belt.
Come on, or not this guy.
Or you get a number 1 contender fight. Everyone that's fought Derek Lewis either gets some 1 contender fight or gets a title shot.
This Waldo Cortez Acosta, who I've never heard of, could get a title fight off of this. I will write Dana White myself and threaten the boycott. I will threaten to call in a bomb threat to the White House.
If he flatlines Derek Lewis or finishes Derek Lewis, who's like, okay,
yeah,
who you want to fight?
You're right.
Who you want to fight? Who's freaking? It's Stipe.
Pereira, isn't it?
No, Pei is the light heavyweight champion.
Peloton, isn't
Oh,
it him?
Aspinall. We're still
Aspinall.
waiting
Oh, poor
on Tom
Aspinall.
Aspinall's eye.
He's still waiting for John Jones. That's right. That's right.
No,
All
it's
right.
his eye. Because remember, still God jacked his eye up.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
that surgery he had.
Serial
Oh,
God, the friggin' biggest douchebag in
and
fucking fighting.
you said it was intentional.
Oh, I think it was.
You still think
Oh,
it was
yeah.
intentional?
Yes. Brother, he
Hi-
was getting jacked up. His neither one of
Tyler,
these. What,
you
like,
cannot. You know how difficult it would be to purposely like reach out and
yes,
poke
I do,
someone in the
Steve.
eye.
It's not that
That
hard.
it's
Steve, it's
not.
not that hard. It's
So you're
not
telling
that
me if I
hard.
stood next to
If I
you and I
wanted to
gave you
poke,
2 minutes, you could
listen,
poke my eye
one
out?
thing I don't have is my fight career. I've never poked anybody in the eye. But if I wanted to, it
You're
would
telling
not
me
be
you could?
hard. It would not be that hard to get away with an eye poke. It
Okay, all
isn't.
right. I'll believe
Some
you.
of the
I'll believe you.
positions, brother, some of the positions, I've like made effort not to poke guys in the eye, but I've like
It's
100%
gone through
had
your
my
head.
hand someone's
Okay.
face with my finger on their eyelid. I could have poked them in the eye. I
Well,
did.
I've seen guys who you come out with open hands and the
Oh
refs
yeah,
always yell at them for it because they don't
exactly.
want them to poke
But
the guy in the
and what
eye.
usually happens, that guy usually pokes someone in the eye.
But I
It's a
mean,
major
Aspinall
problem
really
in
got poked
sport.
in the eye
Say
bad.
what?
Aspinall really got poked in the eye bad.
Dude, he was like
He like couldn't
second
see.
knuckle deep, dude. It was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Still
yeah. That was
gone has a
scary.
reputation for the still gone has a reputation for this bullshit. And
He does.
he has a large number of eye poke incidents in his fights. He is a
Wow.
scumbag.
Did he get any reprimand, suspension,
No,
anything for
nothing,
that?
nothing,
Nothing.
nothing. It's
So
ruled an
they must
accidental
have
eye
deemed it
poke.
accidental. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you actually go back and review it at all?
Not specifically, but I saw it enough times
I,
in the
right.
MMA
They
media
showed
news
enough
cycle.
replays. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've seen
So
it enough times.
you could tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
Um,
squatting like this.
I saw it, but I just
Ugh.
I
Like
couldn't
guys
believe
will
it.
put their hand out. Guys will put
Yes.
their hand out. And
I know they do that. Yes.
let me talk. Like guys will put their hand out, and I'm gonna do it with my face after I finish talking, but drag their hand down the face like and as they're going down, they'll push into that eye. Close their
Really?
hand like guys will do that.
So
That's
they'll
100%
palm
thing.
their face and then
Like
close
kind
it.
of like this motion. Like put their hand out,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
contact.
And then
Swoosh down like that. Close their hand as they're dragging it down.
I always thought they did that
Like
for
that. It'll be like
separation.
Steve. It'll be like this.
Yeah.
They'll
No, I know what you're
squeeze
saying.
like that. Like once
I
they have their
can't
hand
believe
like
that.
that, they'll squeeze and drag a finger over the eye.
I can't believe that. I always thought they did that to try to keep
Dirtiest,
separation.
it's dirty mother effers.
Wow.
Dirty
That's
sons of bitches.
that angers me even further. That angers me
Angers
even
you?
further. Yes.
Angers you?
Yes, because poor Aspinall waited 4.5
Oh
years
no,
for John
I fully
Jones and didn't
agree.
get him.
I was talking about guys. I mean, it's
No,
I don't
guys
think
that
anyone's
do it.
ever actually
Yes.
tried to poke me in the eye. I'm very lucky, but yeah,
But I didn't. I mean, it's really that easy. That's scary
yeah.
to know that
Oh
it's
yeah.
that easy.
Well,
But
some
it
of the
angers
folks I
me.
fought in, like Ryzen and PFL, back when it was World Series of Fighting, they would
Right.
have and Bellator too, would have gloves that would like hold your hand in that position, so you couldn't fully extend.
Oh, okay. Okay. But I'm mad because I like Aspinall.
Oh, I love
And
Aspinall.
I just felt
He's one of my
awful
favorite
for him
fighters right now.
because he waited 2 years to fight John Jones, only to have
John
him
said,
pull out like 3 different times.
Nope.
Because you said he wanted no part of Tom Aspinall.
I mean, I don't want to put it like that because I don't want to call John Jones scared or anything like that.
No, but you said he
But
just doesn't.
it's not a fight.
He's not interested.
It is a winnable fight.
Yeah,
Any
but you
fight's
said he has no
winnable
interest.
for John
He's not
Jones.
interested. He has no interest.
Oh yeah. Especially he has a limited number. He has one, maybe two fights left. That's it.
So tell me a little bit about Waldo Cortez Acosta,
I'm
because
actually
I've never heard of him,
not super familiar. Hold up. I
and
had to
he's
look
34 years old, and he's from the Dominican Republic, and I'm just hoping the Black Beast goes.
Most likely he
Wow,
will.
wow!
Give
I
me
mean,
one sec.
he's won 4 out of his last 5. Um, they've been knockouts. He lost by decision, won by
Oh, yeah.
decision.
I'm looking right now. He's originally from
Jeez.
Spain. He's 34 years
He's
old.
never been on it. He's only been on 1 pay-per-view. Oh, that was last year though. Okay.
All right. So get this. He didn't start training till he was 24 years old. He came to the United States to play baseball.
Well, that makes sense. He's Dominican, so they play baseball. That's what they do.
Yes, it is what they do. He
So 16-2-0. Wow.
trains out TriStar, which is George St. Pierre's gym as well.
Is that up north,
Yes, it is.
or is he in Vegas now? Oh, wow.
I
So
could
he's
tell you.
training up north.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
Um,
Actually, no. He's training in Arizona now under my friend Javier Torres.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I was on a little bit fun with Javier. Really good guy. And a very,
So
very good coach. Very good coach. Very knowledgeable guy. He's in good hands. But one thing I'm looking at here on his
I'm
on
not
his
betting against
profile,
the
he's a
silverback.
blue
I'm not
belt.
betting against.
No, he's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. That's great. I'm
Ooh,
sorry, my friend. You do
ooh,
not want to stand and trade with
no.
Derek the Black Beast Lewis. That is a recipe for going to sleep.
Oh yes, yes. Derek Lewis he's got a hard head, and he is going to put him to sleep. I refuse to bet against Derek Lewis on principle alone.
I will have Derek Lewis on several of my parlays.
I'm going to take him too.
And I'm probably gonna do a round 1 KO bet on Derek Lewis as well.
And I don't like the guy just because his name's too long. Waldo Cortez or Acosta. Just make up your mind. Why do you have to hyphenate it? I don't like that.
He's Latin. He wants to pay tribute.
Well, pay tribute in other ways. Get your immigration status done. So we have Sean O'Malley. What?
Oh,
That
that was
doesn't
kind of
matter.
racist. That's all, Steve.
No. So Sean O'Malley versus Song Yong Bin.
Yadong. Song
Oh.
Yadong.
So-
That is really his name. Song
Song
Yadong.
Yadong.
Song
Okay.
Yadong.
So why would they put this match before the Derek Lewis match? Okay.
Because
I know
Song
Sean O'Malley.
Yadong's ranked like, I think
What?
he's ranked like
He's
3.
ranked?
Pretty, yeah. Oh,
he's
dude.
tw-
Song
he's
Yadong's a
22-8-1.
bad dude. Song Yadong can fight.
He's a bad dude?
Yeah, he can fight, dude. He can fight.
O'Malley's 18-3-0. You're telling me Song Yadong could give O'Malley a battle?
I mean, Song is. Let's take a look. He beat Henry Cejudo in his last fight. Lost decision
That's
period.
right.
He TKO'd Ricky Simone. I mean, he lost to TKO
Oh.
Point Sandhagen. Knocked out Marlon Moraes. This guy's got a nice little resume.
I see it. Okay. All right. Fine.
So I mean,
But I mean,
here's the other
I know
thing.
you have a love affair with Sean O'Malley. So
I wouldn't call it a love affair, but this is it's a Sean O'Malley's first fight back since he took an L.
no,
It's
it is.
a
I know.
legitimate opponent. I wouldn't call it a get right fight. This is not walk in the park.
No, it's not.
O'Malley.
That's what I'm saying. They put him in with someone
But
who could take him out.
Steve.
It's not
Sean
safe.
O'Malley, so top 3? Like you have that guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is top.
And if he wins this fight, it justifies the title shot.
Yes, it does. I totally agree with that. I just would have given him someone at least a little bit easier out of the
Who
gate.
else is there? Who else is there?
I don't know. I have to look at the division, but I'm not an O'Malley fan, so I'm gonna bet again with Song Yadong, and I hope he
Right.
knocks the
Okay.
Yadong off
Just
O'Malley.
put the all right. Umar's fighting for the belt.
Yeah,
O'Malley's number 3.
yeah,
O'Malley,
that's
I
true.
believe,
You're
already
right.
beat Cody. He already beat Cody Sanhagen, and right after Cody Sanhagen is Song Yadong.
Song Yadong. Okay, I
Song
see it.
Yadong.
I'm going with
Song
him.
Yadong.
I'm going with him. I'm sorry. I hate O'Malley. I'm going with Yadong.
I'll go Sugar.
I know you're going to go Sugar because you
I'm
always
gonna go
go Sugar.
Sugar. I
You will
mean,
not bet against Sugar.
oh,
You
I
love
would
Sugar.
definitely bet against Sugar. Here's the thing, though.
If you were a gay
time
man,
off,
you
get
would
back.
love Sugar.
Say what?
If you were a gay man, you would love Sugar. You would you would fall in love and marry Sugar. It's okay. I would have married Hulk Hogan.
I mean, if
You're
you're
thinking
gay,
about it now. Now I got
mean,
you
if
thinking
I'm
about it.
gay, probably would. Anyway.
Yeah, I know you're thinking about it. All right. That's all I wanted. I just wanted for 2 seconds you to think about
right.
it, and you thought about it for 10 seconds.
Can we stop? Can we stop BSing like we're hanging out at UConn and talk
All
about the
right.
fight?
So this is the fight that everyone has clamored for a long time. This is the fight that everyone has talked about. This is the fight. Amanda Nunes walked away because she said, "I have nothing left to prove. There's nobody else to challenge me, and I'm just giving up my belts and go have kids or whatever, have my family." And Kayla Harrison came onto the scene, and she came on like a firestorm.
took a
She
dump
is
at a lot of eyeballs.
she is 19 and 1. Nunes is 23-5, and this is for the bantamweight title.
Championship of the world.
Now, I didn't know that. I mean, Harrison's 35, Nunes is 37. Nunes has had a 2 or 3 year layoff.
That long?
I believe.
Sounds about right, actually.
I'm double checking. Yes. Yeah, she's had a 2.5 year layoff. When she won her last 2 fights, she beat Pena in 2022. I remember watching that, and then I remember watching her last fight, which was in June of 2023. So she hasn't fought since 2023. Nunes is, and Dana White has said this numerous times, she's the greatest combat sports fighter in female history.
I would agree with that.
Kayla Harrison, 19-1. She came on the scene. Like I said, she won the belt from Pena, which was considered an upset at the time, even though Kayla was the favorite going into the fight. I remember we talked about
that was considered an upset.
It wasn't considered an upset, but do you remember we talked about it going into the fight? Kayla was the favorite on the betting lines, and Pena was the champion.
Kayla's just, Kayla's a very imposing presence as far as what's going on in the mixed martial arts world. I mean, she's an Olympic champion. She's undefeated. It wasn't the biggest stretch in the world.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, she's beaten Holly Holm. I love Holly Holm, and Holly Holm almost got knocked out the other night. She beat Pacheco in PFL. I remember her.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't see. Do you know? I don't know this. Do you know who her 1 loss is against?
I can't remember
but it wasn't
name.
for. It was a while ago.
It was in the PFL playoffs.
Yeah,
and I believe she's Brazilian.
Okay.
I can't see. You're supposed to look these things up.
Well, I don't really care to, because it doesn't matter. So it was so long ago. I mean, she hasn't lost. Oh, I'm sorry. She lost to Pachenko. You're right. It was the 2022 PFL World Championship. She
Yep.
lost to Laura Pacheco, I think her name is. November 25th, 2022. That was her last loss. She's
Yeah.
won 4 in a row. And like I said, she's come on the scene and, becoming champion in June.
Yep.
Which was, again, she was the challenger, but she was a favorite going into the fight against Pena, and she submitted her in the second round. Now, Amanda Nunes, again,
Yes.
greatest combat star of the MMA has seen for females of all time. She's got 2 years of ring rust or octagon rust.
Whatever they call it.
What do you expect to see out of Nunes? I mean,
Oh,
she's a beast, and I mean, this has been, in my opinion, she has been battered with Kayla Harrison for a while, and I think she's been battered with a number of people, but because of the way she left and saying that I have nothing left to prove, I've beaten everyone, it's a waste of my time, I want to go be with my family. I think she rubbed people the wrong way when she left. She never was the greatest pay-per-view draw. That was my only
of course
thing.
not.
She never
I
drew
mean,
numbers because she was just quiet and she wasn't
she's not exactly
controversial.
quiet. I mean, there's a lot of things, a lot that goes into that, Steve.
Well,
I
she's
mean,
not controversial, I'm saying. She's
okay,
not Ronda
she's also
Rousey.
not relatable. She's also not relatable. She doesn't speak English.
Right, she's not
The
relatable.
English she
Right?
speaks, she's very dry.
Yes.
She's
She's not,
she doesn't exactly align with American values, living with her wife and having a child with her wife.
well, that I was going to say, and I was going to say that, she may not wear a lot of mascara, and that could be something as well.
That's not what I said at all, Steve. People just may not agree with her lifestyle. With that being said,
No, I know.
As far as fighting goes, she's
incredible. I'll give it to you.
Machine. She is.
She is.
That good. Like, I remember the exact moment where I was
Tyler.
like, I remember the exact moment where I was like, Amanda Nunes is the baddest bitch in the world when she knocked out.
I agree.
Dog walk and knocked out Cyborg.
I agree. I remember that. That. It was an embarrassment.
Put her,
but
and the way she knocked her out, it was just like, holy.
Well, she sent Cyborg back running to, PFL and failing drug tests. But Nunes, you have to admit, Amanda Nunes, as great of a fighter as she is, Ben, you can't consider her a tremendous success as a UFC champion based on money.
Based on what?
Money.
Based on money? Based on record? She had one of those.
No, I'm saying based on pay-per-view buys.
Amanda Nunes is not a pay-per-view draw, especially in the United States. 100 billion,
that's all I'm saying.
trillion %.
When she was on the main event,
she does the fighting part almost flawlessly.
Correct.
The promotion part.
She needed Paul Heyman.
I don't know if Paul Heyman could help her.
I think he could have. I think Paul Heyman could have helped her. But I'm just saying that that was my issue.
Her wife probably would have slapped Paul Heyman.
Her main events were,
lackluster.
I don't want to say uninteresting.
They were lackluster commercially.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't a huge draw, and I don't think UFC was begging her to come back, like they did with other people necessarily.
Begging, I don't know, but the UFC wasn't saying no for a fight with her and Kayla.
No, they wanted this.
One of the biggest things is they want Kayla to win this fight. Kayla,
100%.
I mean,
Because Nunes is only
Personal
coming
issues
back for this
aside,
fight, right?
personal issues aside, Kayla is one of the most marketable fighters of
Yes,
the female division. Definitely
which they
not
need.
from a looks perspective, but she's super all American,
Yes,
Olympic medalist, just a destroyer in PFL, and she's when we talked about, I think I don't know if it was with you or I definitely talked about the fact the UFC had promoter classes. Was that you I was talking about that with?
I was just telling you. Yeah, Paul
Oh yeah,
Heyman
okay, that was you I was talking
had
about that with.
promo classes with
Yeah,
them
exactly.
to teach them how
With
to
Paul
speak
Heyman.
better.
Yeah, with Paul Heyman. So
Because you got to talk people into the building, and this was
I
at a
mean, even
time
if
where
she went to those classes, she'd get a lot out of it.
right. No, I agree with that. But
Okay.
my other question is, in an
Yeah.
alternate scenario, Nunes does win. She becomes champion. She only signed on really. I mean, it's got to be only a one fight deal, correct?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Her previous contract is, I believe, still active. So I
Oh,
believe
because
she's
she
still
never
fighting
fulfilled it.
on her
You're
previous
right.
contract.
You're right. You're right. You are correct. Yeah, she did have fights left on her contract. So even if she wins and becomes champion, she's gonna have to have another fight.
She's not gonna have to. She could
Well, she
retire
could still
again.
retire again.
Yeah.
Now,
So.
would you see that happening?
Oh yeah.
Because she
I mean,
obviously beat the
I'd have
only
to do a little
challenger.
research. I'd have to do a little research and see who's next at 135. But
There really
I
isn't
have to
one.
imagine if Juliana wins the fight, she has to rematch Juliana, and that's a walk in the park for her.
Yeah, I
She want
agree.
to do that,
I
or
agree.
she can
No,
walk
no.
away and watch two other ladies fight for the belt.
Didn't she fight Shevchenko?
I believe so. She might. I think
I'm
she.
pretty sure she beat
I
Shevchenko.
think she might have had a trilogy with Svenchenko
Yeah,
and
that's
won
what
the
I thought too.
trilogy.
All
I think
right,
she won the trilogy 2-1.
she did. I know. I recall that. All right. So the lightweight main event, the title fight,
Ooh, ooh.
Paramount Plus. They get a good one. Our friend Justin Gaethje, 26 and
Justin,
5,
the highlight Gaethje.
Gaethje against
Gaethje.
Gaethje,
Gaethje.
Gaethje,
Gaethje.
Gaethje
Gaethje.
against your favorite Patty Pimblett. You love Patty.
Patty the baddie. Patty the
23
baddie.
and 3. And so Justin is 37, Patty is 31. I believe Justin, when he won the title,
He won a
okay.
title. He did not win the title. This is an interim
Oh,
title.
this is not. This is for the
No.
interim title,
He
right?
was never
Yes,
champion. This is an interim title fight.
because what's his face gave up the belt, right? Right. I forgot.
No.
Okay.
Armin. No, he did not give up the belt. Armin is champion. He just had surgery, so he needs to recover.
Oh, okay. Right. He just had the surgery. He needs to recover. Um, who are you talking about again?
What do you want to talk about? We're talking about Gaethje versus Patty.
No, who had the surgery? That you're
Oh,
recovering?
Armin
Uh,
Tarzukian, the
oh,
undisputed
I didn't
champion.
know. I didn't know he. Okay, I didn't know that. So this is for the interim
Yes,
lightweight
sir. Yes,
title.
sir.
Okay. So it's an interesting matchup. Two guys, one with a lot of experience. Patty's on the way up. Patty's a fan favorite. Patty, I've watched his last couple fights. I mean, he's got it all. Oh, by the way,
I
I'm
mean,
picking. I'm picking
he's
De
a
La Harrison.
very
By the way,
stark example of a guy who has it.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean,
He's got it.
everything about him just
He's got
works.
it, and that boy has got some fighting skills.
But Justin, as you said, is nobody's fool. Is your
Nope.
phrase? He has fought. He's been in the octagon with the best of the best. He has never backed down, and he will not go quietly into the night. I don't care if he's 37 years old. What do you like for this, and what do you see? It's 5 rounds.
Yeah.
How many rounds, first of all, do you see it going?
At most 3. So
That's what I was going to say, 3.
at most. No, I'm saying at most 3.
Yeah.
So the way I see this fight, this is horsepower versus precision.
Okay.
Patty,
Yeah, you're
Patty,
right.
Patty's not exactly a power puncher, but very precise, and he's finished guys with his hands.
Yes.
Overall skill set, though, the
The
advantage
experience
lies with
factor.
Patty. Patty
Yeah.
has a
Oh,
very
okay.
opportunistic and well refined submission game. He has finished several fights by submission, knocking a guy down with his hands, taking it to the ground, and finishing with a slick little submission. Um, I mean, you kind of don't really know the kind of what just has left in the tank, and B, like just his last fight, he fought Rafael Fiziev, didn't finish him, but like it was his get right fight. I mean, Fiziev is a good fighter, but not really a huge threat to Gaethje. Um, and he went to decision. His fight before that is the most viral knockout in UFC history when Max Holloway
Yes.
knocked him out with 1 second left. So,
Yes.
I mean, he looks to have recovered from that vicious knockout, but what's he got left in the tank? And you're fighting a young gun that's gonna hit you. Justin Gaethje, you gotta wade through the fire, but he is very hittable. Patty is fast, slick, and precise. I could see this as Justin just storming the gates of Mordor and Patty just keeping his distance and sniping from a distance.
Yeah, I think Justin has nothing to lose here. I think
Valid.
this is his last opportunity at a title shot, at a title
Yeah.
fight. I think he's going to make the most of it, and I'm going with Justin.
Sorry, I was checking my messages, Steve. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. It's just I'm going with Patty. I think this is Patty's coming out party. I think
It should
the
be.
party. I kind of think the party's over for Justin.
It should be. It should be. But I'm not willing. I'm not willing to give up on the old warhorse. And I didn't get your pick. Well, I picked Nunes. You picked obviously
Oh, I picked Kayla. I picked
Kayla.
Kayla.
Okay. All right. So we have preliminary matchups for the next pay-per-view. Well, not pay-per-view, showing on Paramount Plus. Excellent job, Tyler. Excellent job as always.
Thank you.
We are going to do a second Rebel Republic if you're available probably Thursday night. It'll be you,
I
David.
probably will be if it's a little later. I'll be
Yes.
available.
Yeah, it's going to be you, Dave, and I, because Frank can't do twice a week. So just plan on that. And
I look forward to it because
I know.
No, bro,
We
bro.
just can't
So
pass
like,
off misinformation.
do you know that? Do you know that shitty app Threads that everyone?
Yes, everyone
like
loves Threads.
it
Yeah,
got put on everyone's phone. It
yeah,
got
I
put on
know.
like everyone's phone that had Facebook. So I just posted something, my thoughts on the latest situation in Minneapolis. The
Yeah,
amount, bro.
the Somali daycare.
I didn't open that Threads app for
I never do either.
2 days. I randomly opened it and I had over 126 responses, mostly hate from
Yep.
leftists about how I
Yes.
felt about the incident in Minneapolis. It
Yes,
was
because
wild.
you're not
Just
allowed to
the
have free
amount,
speech.
dude, the amount of round, soft, liberal men and round, soft, liberal women and the amount of liberal Karens that
And
just
Dave,
basically told me I should die.
Dave always
I was
goes
just
at
like,
him
it
with
was like, you ever see that meme where it's like slowly closes his phone, walks out of the room? That was me. I was like,
well, this is Dave eggs him on. Dave goes, have you ever played a sport
I didn't
before?
know,
Dave
Steve.
always
I didn't
messes
even know
with
I
him.
posted on Threads, and I like
Oh,
got
okay.
126. I like open it. It's like you have 185 notifications. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
now
scary.
people care what I have to say.
Well, they're keyboard warriors. That's what they do all day. They just sit and
Well, I
talk
mean,
online.
basically, some of them said they would meet me because I basically said it was something like, if you think like it was like da 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 about what happened in Minneapolis, if you feel a certain way, you can come see me. And it was like, give me your address. I'm like, you don't want that,
They're
sir.
they're from the Midwest. They're not coming to Massachusetts. You don't have to
I
worry.
mean, it'd be hilarious if I could like set up a come play Tyler King off Threads
We'll
event.
set up. We'll give him Frank's address. We'll have you can come meet at
No,
Frank's.
just do let's do the show at the Utica Civic Center, whatever it is.
You want? Oh, we'll do it at the Odd. Yes, we'll do it at the Odd. Absolutely. All right. Well, great job. Great
Thank
picks.
you.
We will talk again soon about Rebel or
All
Tyler
right.
King, Crown Sports and Entertainment. He teach.
Patriots, Drake May, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Do your job.
He teaches
Bills won,
class.
right?
Yes, the
Bills won,
Bills came
right?
back and won, and San Francisco came back and won. So
I'm looking. I hope we have a Bills Patriots playoff game. I really do.
I think I think so too. I believe the Bills would play Denver. They reseed after the winning, so I believe the Patriot would play, or the Bills would play Denver. I'm not exactly sure. But I have
Bro,
to check.
AFC Championship game in Foxborough, Bills Patriots. That'd be sick.
It would be sick for
I will
they're both
go.
in the AFC East, absolutely. So Tyler King, he teaches class, trains, teaches class, beats that ass, and pounds it vigorously after.
We're getting
I'm
there.
Steve. Yeah,
We're getting that
look at
size
that.
back, baby.
Good look right there.
Oh,
Um,
big shout out. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Greater Western Sydney Giants, the hometown team of our fallen comrade Adam Coles. Shout out, but I want to give a big shout out to my client David Conway, a former Aussie Rules player who brought me this amazing jersey after he visited Australia for the holidays. Big shout out to our boy Adam Coles. We miss you, buddy.
Yep, we do, and that was very kind of your friend to do that. So thank you for that. I am Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take two oranges,
Throw him a
look back
Tyler.
at life or Tyler.